Hey guys, welcome back to the Back Pocket Creative. Excited that you're watching with me, sharing, liking, whatever you do to support me. Appreciate it. And so if you watch past couple episodes, and so I'm going to recap a little bit here, but our studio, called Architect Studio, has been kind of in the midst of changing and like somewhat configuring and building sets and building studios and renovating things to make it a better viewing experience. And one thing we decided kind of early on was we wanted to really separate the shows, because a lot of the shows were all happening on the same set. So our Tuesday show was the same, our Wednesday show was the same, our Thursday show, everything was the same. And so as things went on, we really wanted to kind of give all of our sets and all of our shows a unique look on it. So one thing we did was, if you watch our Tuesday morning encouragement show, we rebuilt the set there. And so that's to my left. That is in a room isolated, kind of our Studio B. And then we have another set for our Speak Life show, which is on Wednesdays with Alexis. And so that set is cool. It has some brick to it, like foam brick, and it just looks really nice. We got some color uplighting and things there to make it kind of unique and change it and things like that. Then we have our main CA podcast set, and that is going to be dropping this Monday. It's the very first episode. So super excited about that. That's something that really the whole office has been building, collaborating on. We've built walls. We've built all kinds of stuff. We have 9 lights that light the set. Each individual light has kind of a purpose, and we have some inside lighting, outside lighting. We're going to have lighting colored on the back wall and the side walls that we built. There's a lot of things, really cool things that we've done with the set. We've kind of built like a false wall trough behind the stage to run cables to hide the lights going up the wall. There's just so much that we've done. We've reduced the cables that run back there. And then this time around, we'll have to hold the mics for one episode because our stands aren't in. But, so things are moving around here. So I say all that to say, this is what I'm doing here creatively and things like that, is managing all of this and on the creative side and trying to really put the best show forward, and also trying to kind of push what we're doing as an office creatively for the shows and to kind of build more content and things like that. And so that's what I've been doing. And then on the other side too, I've been helping our local church upgrade gear, and so we are almost done with the majority of the upgrades. There's things I gotta go build and things like that. Actually right now, going to go up there and kind of do some stuff with what we're doing there and build some camera rigs and things like that. So it's super exciting. And so this episode is short again because realistically, this right here, this whole setup that you've seen before with the switcher and all that jazz, that's actually going on this wall here. So my set is technically changing too, because we're really going to put everything on this side. We're going to rearrange all the tech stuff and Tuesday. And so hopefully by Friday, when the next podcast comes out of this, things will be a little bit back to normal. It'll probably be another short episode. Like I said before, I am working on getting guests this year and early in the year, probably February, March. But right now it's really difficult because trying to manage all the changes and stuff like that. Like, we've really got a point where we got to film our CA podcast. We do our Tuesday morning encouragement show live. We do have our Wednesday show that's being edited every week and filmed every week. And so, there's a lot going on here. And so I've not been able to do as much for this show, but that is coming once we get solidified, because there's just things here that just have to get taken care of on behind the scenes. And so we're doing that. Rebuilding this whole thing Tuesday, so it'll be a whole different setup and whatnot, and then everything will be set. And so basically, this is it. This is the end of the show. But one thing I'll say, check out the podcast on Monday. It'll be our unveil of our new set. I've posted little bits and pieces on my social media about it, but it'll be the first kind of unveil of everything. There'll be some things changing, so we'll be adding some things to the side walls and a couple other things here and there. But for the most part, it's pretty much done. Like I said, we'll be adding mic stands and stuff like that because we don't have them in yet. But yeah, so this is one of those things, really cool, been a cool experience. And then I'll even probably talk about a lot of like the back end creative side of it. And kind of be discussing what went into what and how different things happened and different things evolved, and kind of walk you through our creative process here. because it is interesting. And since this is a creative show and this is something that's happening in our offices, I want to kind of highlight it. And so once we get it fully good to go, I'll do a lot of kind of like behind the scenes stuff. I'll do some different like video and pictures and stuff of different things and show the back end. So once we get all this set up, I'll do a show where I really just kind of go through the back end of the whole studio, including our Studio B. And then we actually have another set that is not really done at all. We haven't even started it, but we have basically kind of workshopped ideas. It's a very small, narrow set, but it'll be home to a new show eventually. And then we also have another show that'll be out of our studio by somebody, and that'll be coming very soon. So there's a lot of back end work, and so I say all of that to say because it's a creative podcast, and I am doing things creatively, kind of saying what I'm doing here, because this podcast comes out of the Culture Architect's office, and so it's dope to kind of share what we're doing occasionally so that hopefully we can inspire you to do things where you're at. And so this is it. Thanks for liking. Thanks for watching. And I will see you next week.